Hello everyone and welcome back to our Power BI video series where we are reviewing Power BI basics in an attempt to get you to learn and understand this powerful tool. This is a video in a series, so if you're interested in starting from the very beginning of the series, go ahead and click the playlist that's on the screen right now in order to view the videos. Today we're going to be digging into Power BI Table View, which is a section of the Power BI user interface. So let's go ahead and let's open up Power BI Desktop. Once Power BI Desktop has loaded, we're going to need some data in order to explore Power BI Table View with. For now, since we haven't yet covered how to load data into Power BI, what we're going to do is we're going to click this button right here, Learn with Sample Data, and then we're going to load some sample data. So the data that we're going to load is going to be our financials data right here. So I'm going to check this box, and then I'm going to click Load right here. Now this is going to load in that data, and it's going to bring us to Power BI Report View. If you're interested in learning more about Power BI Report View, please check out this video that's on the screen right now. Alright, today we're going to be covering Power BI Table View. To get to Table View, you can click this icon right here over to the left. Once you're in Power BI Table View, you're going to notice that you have a few different options. First, you can change the name of the table right here. You can mark it as a date table, which means that it's a table containing dates and information about those dates. You can define a new DAX measure with these two buttons right here in the table, which this is something we haven't covered yet, but we will in an upcoming video. You can create a new calculated column. So if I wanted to create a column based on conditional logic in this table, I can do that. And then we can actually define a new table where we go ahead and we write some DAX or enter some data to create an entirely new table. Once we click on the table, we can actually also explore this data in kind of a tabular format. And this is really good or really useful if you are seeing some weird data in your visuals and you want to see what is causing that. So if you select a column, you can go through and you can filter it down. So for example, I can select Canada, or I could select the discount brand here, medium, and I can start to actually filter down and I can figure out what the raw data behind something looks like. So right here you can see I applied a bunch of filters and I'm down to just 3 rows in the table view. If I go ahead and I clear the filters, so if I clear all filters, I'll be brought back into this. Now, table view is also where we can define formatting for a specific date or column, as well as the sort order, which is going to affect the way the columns display in different Power BI visuals. So, for example, if I want to change the format of my date column here, I can select date, or I can select the column over here, and I can change the name of that column, I can change the data type of that column, and then I can change the format. So like in this case, let's just say I wanted a short date, where I can change it and now it'll display it as a short date. I also can define a summarization, so how I want Power BI by default to summarize that, the data category. Currently, obviously, it's not categorized. I can also then provide the sort order. So like let's just say I wanted to have sales, instead of sorting from smallest to largest, always sort by the date it occurred on. So I can say define the sort order of sales by the date. And I'm going to get an error there because there's more than one value of date for sales. So when you're defining a sort order, that was actually a good error to show. When you're defining a short sort order, you always need it to be a unique column to the column you're sorting. We can dive into that a little bit more in a later video, but just so you know, that's how you would define a sort order for a column. Then you can also create groups, so where you can combine multiple columns, very similar, right? And you can kind of bin the data out. So here's what you do there. And then finally, you can create a new column. All right, this has been a really quick overview of the Power BI table view. I hope this is useful, and please subscribe and like the video because we are releasing a different small Power BI tutorial every single day. It's part of our Power BI Basics series, which is meant to teach you Power BI and get you up and running building some simple reports. Thanks for watching.